everybody's going to want your specific stories as well. All right, good evening, everybody. It is Shawn and Michelle Poe and the beautiful One Person Big Difference family here. It is, I don't know how it's April 10th, but it is April 10th, and it is finally warm and beautiful here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and I think for a lot of the Midwest. So can we get a hallelujah? Thank you, Jesus, for that. Yes, so beautiful. So I'm going to just hop right on over and let Shawn take over here in just a second, because as I was just saying a couple moments ago, we have so many stories, so many things that we want to share with each and every one of you tonight. So as you are listening, think for yourself, think for people that you're sharing with, think for the vision of what's to come and what impact can be out there for those. Not only are we, as we know, blessing people in the most incredible ways on the health side, not only are we building the most beautiful, loving community here that's of support and help and guidance and just pure love for one another and for the world, but we are also here making a difference in how people are earning and where that can go, and that is a beautiful thing. So Shawn, I'm going to let you take over just because of time purposes, but before we do that, we want to welcome all the new people that are new to the LifeVantage family. We welcome you. Please put your name in the chat. Let's give everybody, yes, a big love. And you could not have joined at a more powerful time. So Shawn, I'm going to pass it over to you so we can get all of these stories going. But yes, you guys get in that chat and let's congratulate. Let's hear everybody and your stories as well. So love you.
All right. First off, we've got to see if anybody paid attention to how many times she said that she was going to turn it over to me and then didn't. I was up to 3. But the other thing,
Grant said
in the
4,
dirt until Wyoming is under a foot of snow in their yards, you're not allowed to say it's too hot where you're at, because they got dumped on again here real recently. So be nice, dirt. But yeah, welcome. Super excited about today. To us, this was kind of phase 2 of the launch of Evolve and the enhanced compensation plan, because this is the first opportunity for us to start seeing how it's impacting those checks out there. So all day long, we've heard a ton of amazing stories and people that are just super excited about what's happening in their business. And regardless where you're at on the spectrum of this, here's the things that I would encourage every single person that wants to grow their business to start focusing on. First and foremost is going to be 3 in 1. Okay, 3 new customers this month, at least 100 in sales volume for each of them, and 1 new consultant with at least 150 in volume. Every single one of our packs is above that, so they should be able to hit that real easily. And then that is also going to get you in May free LTO Axio with the 2 flavors that were being tested in New Orleans. You will get it before it's even on sale to the rest of the world, I believe in early June. So 3 in 1 this month, put that as your main primary focus. I know there's a few of you on here that have already completed that. Marisa has already, I think, almost done it twice. So congrats, and keep tearing that up. The other thing that I'd focus on is the tiers. Right? The Onyx, Emerald, Sapphire, and Diamond. Work your way to the next level each month progressively until you're well above Diamond. So you're hitting that max 20% tier there. And then the last thing that I would really focus on is just building leadership within your organization. If you aren't to MC2 yet, 20,000 in balance volume, I would put my sights on that, because it's going to unlock the leadership match in the compensation plan for you. And that has been heavily enhanced for leadership development. And then that will help you be able to get commission matches up to 20% on leadership underneath you. So those are the things that I would really pay attention to right now, is just being consistent in those actions, those activities. But the most important thing tonight is One Person Big Difference is really good at creating product stories and testimonials about what's happening inside of their business. One thing that I think we can move the dial on quite a bit actually is going to be doing the exact same thing on the business side, especially now with the enhanced compensation plan and Evolve. So we want to start creating stories that you can start sharing with other people in similar situations and show them now with this hybrid model, which people don't have to build out a traditional network marketing model if they don't want to. They can be handsomely rewarded for customer acquisition. And if you want to build out that traditional network marketing model, it just elevates what you're able to earn in this. So we wanted to take the majority of this call just really sharing the stories that we've been hearing today, so you can start to get a glimpse on how this is impacting people and what they're doing and what they've been focusing on. So Michelle, I will let you start bringing people up.
Oh, okay. Very good. Well, let's bring on Angel. I see you here. Do you want to introduce Barb? If you can keep it, sorry guys, I love to edify and go big, but we'll have to keep it short and sweet tonight because we have all these incredible stories.
Yes, I would love that. So
Thank you.
So proud of Barb. She's been consistent for at least 3 years now, always sharing with her heart. She hails from the Peoria, Illinois area. And gosh, she's just a blessing. But you know what else Barb does exceptionally well? She never misses an event. And you can tell that that's going to make a huge difference. So I can't wait for her to share about her experience with the new enhanced compensation plan. So Miss Barb, take it away.
I guess a meeting would help. Well, first of all, I'd like to say I so appreciate people keeping me on task and helping me see what's out there, because I'm still working. So everything to me is like squirrel, and it's like one of the busiest times of year for work. So it's very helpful. So Angel looked up what happened last month and then what's happening this month, and my paycheck will literally double, which I think is phenomenal. I mean, it's so good to have that quick benefit. And I enjoy looking for customers because I love seeing people feel better, and it's just awesome. So it's going to be very good.
So let me ask you just real quick, your reaction when you saw that your check doubled compared to last month. What did that feel like? What does it mean for you?
Well, I haven't seen it yet because that'll be in a few days, right? But I guess it's already showing up on the back office information. But I mean, double is huge. I wish everything would double. Well, wait, not my weight. I forgot, not that. But
I love it.
I don't know, the people that I have signed up, I think it's going to be really beneficial to them too, because they haven't really done a lot, but I think if they see results like that, it's going to be helpful for them too.
Amen.
So it made me feel really good. I'll just say that.
Thank you so much. And I know we have a lot of our Canadian team on here as well too, and they're kind of ramping up to the government approval of the enhanced compensation plan. It hasn't been formally approved in Canada yet, but we are hoping that it will be here sooner than later. So just know this is kind of your runway to do the exact same behaviors to build it up as much as possible, because when they flip on the switch, you guys will be ready to run with the enhanced compensation plan. So let's shoot it over to Wyoming. Cody Pruitt. Love what she's done in this business and her customer acquisition, how she takes care of customers, and just the strategy she's had and the consistency for a long time. So Cody, tell us what's up.
What's up is my check, which is really, really cool. Yeah, never turn that down. It increased by over 4 times, which is pretty amazing, I must say. It really impacted us because my husband always jokes that LifeVantage was just my hobby, but he can never say anything about my hobbies because he says, it's a great tax write-off, so I'll take it, right? now, and we were in New Orleans, and he was joking with me because I said, I'm going all in. I'm done playing around with this. I'm going to do this for real this time and actually put in the effort. And he says, well, if you make any money with it, maybe you can put it towards your other money pit, which is our horses. So, you know, he's a little excited when I told him what my check was today. He's like, okay, maybe this will work. So that was nice.
That's amazing. Go ahead, Shawn.
Oh, I was just going to say, I don't know if everybody caught that though, but this is going to allow her to put more into a actual hobby of hers, which are her horses. They've got many, many animals over at that household. So I know that she is going to put all of that to good use.
For sure.
I love it. I love it.
It's so exciting. And again, I love how this is really rewarding people just for really taking care of their customers and going all in. I mean, Cody has always been just such a servant leader to all of them. And she was sharing with us today when she was at the Pro 5 fly-in how they were so surprised, just wowed how she, you know, her big thing was getting people on the vitality stack, the benefits why, and keeping them there. So when your care is really, really not about the sale, right? It is helping people understand what they got their hands on and to never get off of it. And now just having a 4 times increase with her check is so exciting and so deserving. So congratulations, Cody. You deserve it, sister. Love you so much. And if we could pass it over to Julie Bob, where are you? There she is. I see her radiating. If you can unmute yourself and share with us what happened to you today. What did you see? How did you feel? And all that jazz.
Well, you know, I've been doing a lot of math ever since the new comp plan was announced, especially as it relates to the tiers, because so much of my business, 95% of my business is my customers. You know, I've got one team member, so I'm kind of a team of one, and I knew I had diamond volume, on the regular basis already. So I just was doing math every time I get to the end of the month. I do some more math and think about what it could be. But until you actually see the deposits coming in, it's hard to imagine that money. You don't want to start spending it until it shows up in the bank. So today, when I saw your message that commissions were posted, I went out and did real math on real deposits and on the commissions that are going to be paid out this week. And my check is increasing 12 times. I normally average somewhere, around $75 to $125 a month, and it's really customer focused. And I kind of resigned myself to the fact that I just love helping people, and that's okay. It'll help pay for our products a little bit, and if that's what it's meant to be for me, then that's what it's meant to be. But to then do the math and realize that for the month of March, my check will be nearly $1,600. That's life-changing. Even if I just level off and stay right where I am and never help another soul, that's $18,000 a year. That's significant. That is nearly our house payment every month. That's a relief. My paycheck can go for other things. We haven't taken a vacation since before COVID. I can start saving for a vacation. Hopefully it'll be in the Dominican, but we'll see how that goes. But you just start thinking now it's real. Now it's real money, and it's a real business. And like Cody, my husband just tells people she doesn't make much. She just really loves helping people. And that really is the truth. But now I have a story to tell about how it can be life-changing in another way. It's not just your health, it's your mental health. It is feeling like all the hard work I've done for 3 years, it's paying off. And even if it never did, I would have never stopped doing what I'm doing. But now it's going to pay off. And I've got a different story to start telling. And that's
so happy.
Yeah,
So
I'm getting all emotional, but yeah, it's significant.
Huge.
I want to hear off the cuff, off the top of your head, a dream location for this vacation that's going to happen.
A dream vacation? Well, we've already been to the Dominican and I really want to go back, but I won't count that one. But another bucket list has always been Hawaii. My husband was stationed in Germany when he was in the army, many eons ago. He would love to go back and visit all the places that he went to as an 18-year-old young man and show me what he saw. There's just so many things like that we would love to do that have just been out of reach. He's approaching retirement. I'm 5 years away from that, hopefully. So it's really been about just the day-to-day, taking care of your house, taking care of your family, 6 grandchildren, everything that everyone can imagine. But now there's an opportunity to have a little more fun at the same time.
I love it. I love it. Well, we will be excitedly waiting for those to start
Me
popping
too.
up. It's going to be amazing. I'm just so happy and proud of you, doing the right behavior over time. And now you're seeing that financial reward for changing people's lives.
Yeah, I really feel like it is a reward, for everyone that I'm helping. And it's just a bonus on top of the emotional feeling of helping a person. I remember talking to somebody at one of the conferences and saying, I just really feel like I should have been in finance or management. I should have probably been in the medical field, but I would be a terrible doctor because I cry every time I help somebody. And they said to me, that's exactly why you'd be an amazing physician. It's like, who wants to go to a doctor who cries every time something goes right? Like maybe, yeah, why not? So it just gives me a chance to do something that really feeds my heart while, my finance job is feeding our home.
I love it. You're changing the world. And I love the fact that you were talking about, it's covering your mortgage.
Mhm.
We actually had another one of our leaders. She's a professional network marketer. She's crushed it at other companies. And Michelle and I were talking to her earlier today, and Laura Rackers, she was telling us that now just with the commission she's getting from her personally enrolled customers, it will cover her mortgage every single month just with that portion.
Yeah.
And she's just started. So
I don't know if she's on here. I know she was finishing up another call. If she's on here, Laura, you can totally unmute. But I told her to go. I'm like, go look in your commission summary, check it out. And she goes, okay, let me go look. She came back just moments after and she goes, OMG, with tons of exclamation points. I am so in, all big letters. I could cry. That's my house payment with just customers, all in bold, prayers, hearts. Like, this is so huge. Single mama, like helping her daughters do so many things, travel, modeling, all these incredible things. So yes, keep going, baby. Sorry.
So one of the people that I've been super excited about, Michelle, to see what this was going to play out for is Jen D. I talked to her the last 2 months out in that area and just being around her, and seriously brought tears to my eyes how she was explaining what this would do for her. So Jen, please tell me you're there. And I want to know the impact that this day is going to have on your life.
Hey, Shawn, thanks for having me on. Michelle, thank you as well. Grant, Amy, special shout out to you guys as well. Honestly, this morning I was at work and it didn't really have that much of an impact on me right away until I started soaking it in, and then also hearing the stories from tonight of how it's impacting everybody else. I just want to give a brief background. I'm a single mom. And one of these times I'm going to say that and it's not going to be true. I'm going to be like, I'm no longer single. I'm off the chart. But as of right now, that's my story. And so I just have to keep sharing it over and over again that my first paycheck a year ago with LifeVantage was $16. And I remember just tearing up when I got that check because, as a single parent, it's just hard, y'all. And it seems like we're always, coming to the surface and it feels like we can never get out of the water. And so even just having $16 was thank you, Jesus, right? So flash forward a year, I bust my tail and I follow the lead of Shawn and Shawn and Michelle and Amy and Grant, and they're just saying, do the system, ITT, in homes, gather people, do all the things. And I just keep soaking it in and I keep doing all the things that they're telling me to do. And that pushes me over into diamond status as of last month. And even, coming into, coming into this month, I was working until 12:30 a.m. just to make sure that last customer was getting in. And so it's about sacrifice. It's about the process. It's about finding time to help people no matter where they are, no matter what situation that they're in, whether it is with their health or whether it is with, income. And Amy and Grant, they never once judged me. They never once prejudged me for my situation. They just loved on me and they just showed me how to do it. And the other thing I want to say is that because of y'all's leadership, I've never felt like this was unattainable. And I don't know if anybody else has felt that way either, but I have never felt like I cannot do this. You have pushed me and you have encouraged me and you have gathered me and you've flown with me. And I just want to thank you for all of that. And so hearing the stories and just replaying the past year in my mind, the process that it's taken me to get here, the grace of God, my check is over tripled of what it was last month. And so, yes, it might help with the mortgage. Yes, it might help with, shoes or whatever the case may be. But like, it's not about the money to me. I'm just tired of not having it. And if you're a single parent, you understand where I'm coming from. So the water is there, but we're getting out. And so if you've been in this process with us before the new compensation plan, keep going. Dive back in, because the way that they've enhanced it now, it's like getting dark out. It's just taken us to the next level. So if you're new, plug into everything, come to everything, be at every Zoom, go to every event, plug into your leadership. They know what they're doing. They've already trained us. We don't really have to change a thing. 3-in-1 is nothing because we've been doing that all along. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent, but what has it done for me? I mean, it's taken a weight. It's taken the weight off of my shoulders, and I can't wait to see where this takes us.
I love it. I love it. And I know Michelle can totally relate with that environment growing up with a single mom as well too, and the admiration she has for everything that her mom did for her. Can I politely ask, first check was $16. Do you mind sharing what it was last month and then what it was this month? You can tell me now.
Well, last month it was in the 400s. This month it's close to 15. What was it? Close to 1400.
So proud of you. So proud. Mm-hmm. Keep changing the world.
Thank you.
All right. And then I know our friends on the East Coast are super excited to talk with everybody tonight. We've got the power couple, Dawn and Mia. Can you jump on real quick and give us an update?
Absolutely. First of all, can you hear me okay? I'm not sure about my connection. Is it okay? Okay, good. Well, when Shawn texted that they had come out with the commissions, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I've been checking every day. Usually in the past, they've come out like the first few days of the month, and I actually, confession, I called LifeVantage to just check. They said they're just double and triple checking everything to be sure everything's right. They're not going to release it too soon. So our pay went up by 100%, pretty close to 100%, which we were just astounded by. My own, we have 3 business centers. My own personal one went up by 300%, and then balancing all of them together, it was about near that 100%, maybe 90% up. And the big thing for us right now is we just recently signed on to Fraser Brooks' Inner Circle. Fraser Brooks really resonates with me. He's just the right level of goofy and intelligent that I love. And so we had really kind of gone out on a limb. It's pricey having this being part of this inner circle, but we both know what our commitment to this beautiful industry is and what an absolute master Fraser Brooks is. And for me, coming from a classical music background where you coach with all these top musicians, to me, Fraser Brooks is one of those. And so it was really super important to us to work with him. But the final payment due this month is a huge one. And I have had a reminder come up every single day. On April 28th, you will have X amount, you will be able to pay it, and you will be okay. And every single day that reminder has come up. I've said it, I've felt it, I've closed my eyes and manifested it inside myself. Right up here till the 10th of April, not really knowing how that's going to happen. But then when I saw this increase in the pay, I was like, wow, that's going to be how that happens. And so it's just such a beautiful thing to us to be able to put right back into the growing of our business, at least for the next few months, from our LifeVantage pay that we wouldn't have been able to if it were not for this increase. So we're just super, super grateful to the core of our being, especially for just, seeing that manifestation in this beautiful way through the Evolve plan. So.
Incredible. We may or may not have cried with Dawn and Mia earlier today. If you said 2 o'clock. Yep, we maybe cried because of the power of what this check has done for them, but also the power of the two of them believing in themselves, taking a risk on themselves. And so I got chills just when I'm saying that, because I for you guys and for all of you here, makes me emotional because there's no greater investment than in yourselves. That dominoes down to your children, your grandchildren, your family, your teams, your community, your churches, all of those things. When we grow and invest in ourselves, the confidence grows, the belief grows, the stretching, it's not comfortable. It's never comfortable to grow. It just isn't, but it's a beautiful thing. And so you guys invested in yourselves, and we were talking today too, through doing that over the years, we don't always see it right away. Sometimes it takes months, sometimes it takes years, but when you reflect back, so Jen, when I was watching you speak, I felt you in the reflection of looking back from day one and what you've done and how you've shown up day after day after day after day, and trusting the process and trusting your team and trusting the system and being there for you and your kids and investing in you and knowing where that's going to go. It's just the all knowing, not sure where it's all going to go, but it's just going to happen, and trusting that and having that blind faith. So please, everybody, keep plugging in, keep trusting, and keep investing in yourselves. This company is unbelievable. And the leadership that is there, that is looking towards the future for you, is all in. So Jen Penzinger, we're almost done. If you can unmute, surprise, surprise, you are being called out. Maybe one of your dear friends and mentors said, Jen, Tanya Sheldon, you have to unmute. Jen, are you there?
Okay, real quick too, I want to mention this because I've been meaning to mention this a couple times, is if you have a team call at 8 Central, that would be in 1 minute. I would maybe change the time to like 8:15 or something, because we are never on time. We try to keep it for 3 minutes, but I don't think we have ever done it in the last year. So I don't want anybody to have to jump off and ever miss any of the end of this. So sorry, Jen.
I know. Jen, how would your day go?
Well, it was very surprising, that is for sure, when Miss Tanya Sheldon, which I look like a hot mess, that's why I wasn't on camera, was like, check your commission. And I was waiting for this day to come. And so when I clicked on it, I messaged her back. I'm like, is this for real? Like, I don't want to get excited if this isn't a real one. And get emotional. And yeah, it was amazing to see, because I started back in 2019 and I've slowly been working because I love helping people. And, the dollars didn't match the helping, but my heart was in it for the long haul. So to now actually see a reward in that is freaking amazing. So I don't know what else you want me to say. I'm still super emotional about the whole thing. So, and until I caught off guard, or I would have had something better to say. So
there is no planning needed. This is why you can ask Amy and Grant when they were going to be going up on the stage, and some people were going to be, some of the leaders from LifeVantage said they were going to give them the question before they went on stage at Elite Academy in New Orleans for them to talk. And I said, do not give them the question, because it needs to be from the heart, authentic, real, not thought out so that they're in their head. And so maybe they were not happy with me, but I'm pretty sure that Amy and Grant killed it on stage and just had the most powerful message to everybody that was there. It was so beautiful. So congratulations, Jen. I'm just going to read a couple quick things, you guys, from some others. Oh, okay. Here's some of the messaging. Where was your check last month and what is it this month? 1320 is all I can see from March. From February, it was 423. So did you hear that? 423 to 1320. You more than doubled your check, or increased by paid more than 3 times, they said. Let's see. I already read the house one. Another one was 220 last month, 1320 this month. Another was, tell me what happened to your check. Increased by $900. Another one, tell me, how is it? They said, unfreaking believable. It's around 4 times than usual. Congratulations, completely crazy. I mean, it's like over and over and over. Another check I'm looking at here, let's see, January it was $220. February it was $296. March, $1,755. Here is, oops, that was the same one. Anyway, I've got like these over and over and over and over again, you guys. It's just like mind blowing. So we're just so excited. I'm looking at so many of you. I know Brooke, you know, with so many children coming down to South Dakota, driving 6 hours.
Let's
okay. I know, I'm trying to respect that. Yes, Brooke, tell us.
I know, and I'm full of paint. I've been painting all day. Well, thanks. I didn't know I was talking. Yeah, so I mean, I hit Pro 5 October of last year, and you know, you look at the average earnings and you just think that your check is going to increase. And my full disclosure, my organization is not deep. I'm very wide. Like I mean, I have one runner that I absolutely love in Dr. Funk, but majority of my business is customers. And we talk about money all the time. And I'm coming from a place where, like, my husband just told me the other night to quit. You know, he's like, it's not doing what you thought it was going to do after 10 years. So quit. And I'm like, I can't, like, it's not in me to quit. And I'm crying because, so for years, I mean, I was a Pro 3 for 7 years, brought in about $500, right? You hit Pro 5, bringing in about $600 to $700. My check is $1,700. That's huge. And when I sent my husband that text message today, being like, you can count on this if I do nothing else, the 15th of every single month, that is going to come in. He's like, that's 20,000 a year, exclamation points, right? And so, and you know, like it's 600 PV or SV now away from Diamond, which that just goes up, right? Like it continues, you can see it. And so I honestly, I needed it for me, like, cause it's the fuel in the bucket that just gives you a little bit of purpose of why we're here every day and why we show up. So
I love it. And you have more conviction and more determination than anybody I know, just to stay the course, the steady commitment that you've always had for your business. And I could not be happier for you, Brooke, you and your family. So congratulations. So proud of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Huge congrats. And I know, Shawn, I didn't see your message. Sorry about Jackie.
Yep. Let's have it close us out, Jackie, if you are willing to. I know that we didn't ask you either, but if you are still on and you're willing to update us, that'd be awesome.
Are you, which Jackie are you talking about?
Jackie Shore, go for it, sister. Let's see that face, Jackie.
Okay, I'm here. Yeah, so I was really kind of shocked when I went in my back office tonight. I at first had to pinch myself and really shocked about that. And the first thing I did afterwards was started calling my distributors to say, listen, this is for real. This is how much my check went up, and let's get you to get that point because you've worked hard also. So I have 2 of them that want to meet with me and start again. So here we go.
I love it. I love it.
So yeah, I'm.
Congrats. Oh, congrats, Jackie. You did the same thing with you, just constantly showing up, doing, loving, making a difference. It's just so exciting for you. So
Yeah.
huge congratulations, girl. And that's it. That has been our heart all day today is let's make sure that everybody truly knows what we've got here. Congrats, Dan. Desmond, I saw in the chat, you're up 10 times. That's so exciting. Dan and I think he just learned this on the call. I think I saw Tanya say he's gobsmacked. So this is very cool. And I think I saw, let's see, Erin. Did I see Erin there? She had a great day and lots of it. Oh, Erin, are you there? Do you want to say anything quick? If anybody needs to get off. We understand, but I think this is amazing. Yes.
Hello. It has been kind of a fun little treat. I feel like I just won the lottery, but Mama, we worked hard for this.
You
So
have.
we worked hard. We all have. So it's so fun. And it, as much as it is about helping people and getting on the products they love and just enjoying them and like we're like a big family, it's just I just feel very blessed, because not only is it going to help, pay the bills and those things, but it's helping us invest for early retirement, and it's going to change the capacity of our life as a family. So, it's a big day.
It's a big day. And you guys continue to share these stories because there's a lot of people that need that. Yes. All of us here, they talk about money in the sense of some people like, oh, money, it's like an uncomfortable thing to talk about. Be proud of it because money exposes who the true you is really, right? If you have your money, you know what to do with it as far as giving and pouring into the right areas and what you're going to do with it. So be proud and be excited and don't be so uncomfortable to have those conversations with people. I was very uncomfortable when I first started having those conversations. But just think of all the good it can do for people in quick moments of real need. Mary Severson, what happened to you today? Oh, we can't hear you.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So I was just typing in the chat because this was me today as I subbed at school today. I don't want to sub at school anymore. I'm worried about my retirement and keeping my retirement there for all the years I have invested in that school. And then come home and I had clients with my other business and I've just been busy and I haven't been getting on calls and I haven't been plugged in because I'm just busy working all the time and was kind of feeling like LifeVantage wasn't going to do it for me and pulled it up today, and that's life-changing, you guys. Absolutely life-changing for all the hard work. And when we went to New Orleans, I said, I feel like I can be on fire again and do this. And it was never that I was going to quit LifeVantage. It was never that I wasn't going to do this because it's my heart and I'm going to share it with everybody, wherever I go and whatever conversation if it comes up. But now I look at it more as this is a real opportunity and this could be my retirement because all I want to do is help people,
Yes, that is totally your heart. That is totally your heart. So if you are open to it, where were you January, February, and where were you today?
Have it. So January was $684.92. February was $592.37. And today I pulled it up and it's $1,521.07. That's what I used to make in a month working at school, you guys. So I have officially replaced that. I have my other businesses I'm doing, which puts me in front of people to talk to them about LifeVantage.
Yeah.
But I still need to have a pool of people coming, I can give something up and put more focus back in this again like that.
Yes.
That
Huge, huge, huge.
there's no words for that, for what that does. And my
Time to
husband,
go do a big dance.
my husband was in the Netherlands last week, you guys, and I just cry when he has to travel and be gone. I don't want him gone anymore.
Yeah,
We gotta bring him home.
yes, and you will.
I got so excited while you were talking, Mary. I dumped a half of a tub of green grape, or not green grape, purple grape, all over myself and all over my office. Your story got to me, and here's a gold nugget for all of you as we end this call. If that happens to you, do not lick any of your fingers because it makes the situation much worse. And everything that I'm touching right now is going to be very sticky. So I could not be more proud of you guys. And just let me say this too: if you're not where you're at, or this not where you want to be at, or this isn't the end point for you, really go back to the basics of sharing the products and the business with other people. Find the people that see it like we see it. Be a massive collector of customers. You're going to find occasionally those business builders that want to lock arms and treat this like a business with you. This is the first month to get all of the points for the Dominican Republic incentive trip. So know that, you know, getting to Sapphire and Diamond, you're going to earn points. Getting through the MVP levels, you're going to get points. Customer acquisition, second month orders, consultant acquisition, second month orders for them. So continue to do the proper behaviors and it will pay off in the long run. And again, do not try to do this and build this on your own. I think every single person that's spoken on here, every person that has built this business knows that we are stronger together and we can really lock arms and just escalate what's happening. This is going to be a momentum phase for the company because you're going to hear more and more stories like this that are going to have the same exact impact on people's hearts that our products have on their health. I promise. If it isn't you that's begging for something to change financially, you do have people in your life, especially in the current times, that want something different. They need something extra. So be that friend, reach out to people. Don't be attached to the results. Just be attached to sharing and educating people on what we have our hands on.
Amen. I see some of those Canadians and they're giving each other high fives up there and doing some other things. Now is the time. Take these stories, Canada, to your teams. Share them. This is what's coming and you get to maximize all the upfront stuff. I know we've said this already. Right now, embrace, and then you go and you've got the foundation set. So when it transitions, you are gold.
It's a very good thing that I did not drop caffeinated Axio because the dog is now licking the entire carpet clean for me. And I've got that going for me. So, you never know what you're going to get on this call, but thank you guys for sharing. We appreciate you, and we are ready to see what 2023 brings for everybody.
Yes, amen. Right? Multi-level missioning. Yes, amen, amen. I'm looking at more of you. I'm looking at the Wasman, huge increase today too. Oh my gosh, just so many.
Love you all. Thank you,
Love
folks.
you. Happy birthday, Marisa. Enjoy Greece. Love you, everybody. And on our hearts, you guys, especially the Merrills and Leanne. Let's send some prayers. They lost some loved ones this past couple of days, you guys. So please send love out to Leanne and her mom. She lost her dad and her husband. And then Anna and Lauren's family, they lost a very dear friend, like a family member to them just recently too. So please remember, we're all always here for prayers and love. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. We love you. We're here for you forever and ever.
Love you.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.